Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this very special edition of Music Saving Musicians. We're so grateful you've joined us. We're so grateful for this wonderful community that cares so deeply about musicians. You may have noticed we're in all black in solidarity for Blackout Tuesday yesterday. We just want to wish all of our Black American friends well. We're with you, we're praying for you, we care for you, and we're with you tonight. We'll have more about that later, but coming up, we have some amazing, incredible musicians. We have a 10-minute tabla solo later, which is pretty cool.
I'm actually really excited for that.
Yes, 10-minute tabla solo. We have another incredible effort by a friend of mine. We have a native Irish singer who opened up for Motorhead back in the day, Clare Cunningham. We also have an amazing band that Rolling Stone magazine claimed one of the bands to watch. It's going to be awesome.
Ooh.
But before that, we have the incredible Ben Kirsch from, you may remember, the Hertz Donut Bakery.
Yeah.
A member of that band. And he,
legendary.
yes, he tonight has created his own one-man band. Very talented instrumentalist. Originally from Olympia, Washington, has been in Nashville for 7 years as a freelance musician, and he is going to blow us away with his incredible tribute to Bruce Springsteen. Take it away, Ben.
Man, I'm caught in a crime.
Yeah, do you get your back burned working beneath the wheels? Yeah, do you get your fast learned? Baby, I got my facts learned real good right now. You better get it straight, darling. Poor men wanna be rich, rich men wanna be king, and the king ain't satisfied till he rules everything. I wanna go out tonight, wanna find out what I've got. Well, I believe in the love that you gave me. I believe in the faith that can save me. I believe in the hope, and I pray that someday it may raise me above these badlands. You gotta live it every day. Let the broken heart stand. There's the price you gotta pay. Keep pushing what's understood. These badlands start treating us good. Mary's dress sways like a vision. She dances across the porch as the radio plays Roy Orbison singing for the lonely. Hey, that's me and I want you only. Don't turn me home again, I just can't face myself alone again. Well, don't you run back inside, darling, you know just what I'm here for. So you're scared and you're thinking that maybe we ain't that young anymore. Show a little faith, there's magic in the night. You ain't a beauty, but hey, you're alright. Oh, and that's alright with me. You can hide beneath the covers and study your pain. Make crosses from your lovers, throw roses in the rain. Waste your summer praying in vain for a savior to rise from these streets. Well, now I'm no hero that's understood. All the redemption I got to offer, girl, is beneath this dirty hood. With a chance to make it good somehow. Hey, what else can we do now? Except roll down the window and let the wind blow back your hair. Well, the night's busted open, these two lanes will take us anywhere. We got one last chance to make it real, to trade in these wings on some wheels. Climbing back, heaven's waiting down on the tracks. Oh, come take my hand. We're riding out tonight to case the promised land. Oh, thunder roll, oh, thunder roll, oh, thunder roll. Lying out there like a killer in the sun. I know it's late, we can make it if we run. Oh, thunder roll, and send time, take hold, thunder tonight in an everlasting kiss. Left to hide. Gather, Wendy, we can live with the sadness. I love you with all the madness in my soul. Whoa, someday, girl, I don't know when we're gonna get to that place. Really wanna go and walk in the sun, but till then, tramps like us, baby, we were born to run.
That was awesome, Ben. Amazing. Bruce is the man. You were the man. The one-man show. Give it up for Ben Kirsch, everybody. Let me see your round of applause. Let me see your love. Let me see your likes. That would be amazing. Thank you, Ben. Wow. So cool. And as a reminder, we are doing this to raise money for musicians like Ben who have lost thousands of dollars. I cannot tell you how many thousands of dollars have been lost in gigs from now we're in our 12th week of no live performing gigs for these musicians. So if you have it in you, if you have a little bit of extra, we would love your support of musicians like Ben. You can donate on PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. We also have a Facebook fundraiser. We do advise if you have Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App to use that just because there are no processing fees involved with that. If you donate to the donation, it'll take a few dollars off your donation for processing fees. But if that's what makes you feel most comfortable, please, any donation, any way is so greatly appreciated. And even if you can't contribute tonight, we're just so grateful you're here and you're hanging out. So thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Reminder, coming up, we've got Clare Cunningham, a native Irish singer who opened with Motorhead back in the day. And we've got this amazing band, Willow Hill, an incredibly talented, one of the best tambourine playing singers I've ever seen. And I've seen my fair share of people attempting tambourine and have judged them very harshly. The lead singer, Willow Hill, does an amazing job. I won't give too much away. But our next act, I am super excited about. This is one of those unique acts that I don't think you're going to get really anywhere else aside from a variety show like Music Saving Musicians. We have my good friend Sebastian Buhts, who actually lived in this house prior to me and was a good friend of mine, early friend. When I first moved to Nashville, he welcomed me as a fellow percussionist and invited me to play with the Nashville Phil Orchestra. I was so grateful. Is originally from Louisville, Kentucky, and he just completed his doctorate in percussion at Michigan State University, and recently went to India to study some tabla drumming. And he returned after his 6-month journey doing some of his dissertation research. We're so excited to have him, Dr. Sebastian Buhts.
Hi everyone, my name is Sebastian Buhts and I'm excited to share some music with you all tonight. So thanks to Ben for hosting this event and for inviting me. I recently graduated from Michigan State University with my doctorate in percussion, and I thought it'd be fun to perform and share a little bit of this percussion instrument that is prominent in North India. So I recently had the chance to study this instrument in Varanasi, India for about 6 months, and I just returned to the States right before this quarantine commenced. So I thought it'd be cool to share a few compositions that I learned over there and talk a little bit about the style of this instrument, how it's performed, and how a tabla solo works. So you have a little bit better understanding of what I'm going to play. Over the course of a tabla solo, you'll hear various compositions. So they kind of act like movements in a larger work. The first couple compositions you'll hear are called Bhumika and Uttan, and these are introductory compositions for the tabla performer to sort of warm up and explore various sounds on the instrument. So it's a little bit slower in tempo, and then after that I'll play what's called a kaida, and that is a composition of theme and variation. So in a theme, you'll hear like a fixed theme, and then I will perform improvise some variations on that with different rhythmic permutations. And then lastly, I'll play a few tukras, which are short virtuosic compositions that really highlight the beauty of the oral tradition of this instrument. And so what I mean by that is, well, this instrument is taught orally. So any sound that I produce on the drum, I can also speak it. So ge 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 ge, na 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 na, te te dere dere kita ta ta, and so on and so forth. And that's how this instrument is actually taught from the teacher to the student. The teacher will recite these words and these sounds, and then the student will learn them and then translate that to how it should sound on the drums. And the tukras, in that composition toward the end of my solo, you'll hear me recite the composition, and then I'll play it. So you get to hear it twice, once orally and then once percussively here. So, yes. And I'll sort of introduce these as I'm playing, but I'd like to go ahead and get started. This tabla is called tintal. It's a tabla solo in tintal, meaning that it's a 16-beat phrase that you're going to hear on a melody, a 16-beat phrase that repeats throughout the composition. And then over that 16-beat melody, I'll play these compositions. So, without further ado, I hope you enjoy this tabla solo in tintal. So I'll start with a Bhumika and Uttan introductory compositions. Play a kaida. You'll hear a theme that's presented in a slow speed, and then I'll play the theme twice as fast, and a series of variations that are improvised. tukras, where I recite the compositions and then I perform them. Krata, krata, kira, tin, tin, na, 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 katata, 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 katata. Now I'll play it. So that concludes my short little tabla solo for you all tonight. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned a little bit about North Indian music and the tabla. Thank you again to Ben for having me, and I hope you all are staying safe. Have a good night. Take care.
Yeah, I cannot do that. That was amazing. Sebastian, Seb, Seabass, all the incredible nicknames you are very worthy of. Well done. That was so cool. Thank you. Just as a reminder, if you would like to support musicians like Seb and his 10-minute tabla solo, and Ben earlier with his Bruce Springsteen tribute, and the musicians we got coming up, we do have donations available via Facebook. Also, you can contribute to our PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. We would so greatly appreciate it. Any contribution is so appreciated. Thank you so much. Coming up, we've got Clare Cunningham, a native Irish singer who opened with Motorhead back in the day, as well as Willow Hill, an incredible band that Rolling Stone magazine claimed as one of their bands to watch. So excited. But before that, we have a friend of mine who, let's be honest, he's struggled a little bit with his performance. Sometimes you just got to call a spade. And his road to becoming a professional musician has been tough and has certainly been met with its challenges. However, I just simply cannot give up in people I believe in. So we're going to give our good friend, Music Saving Musicians alumnus Tom Krasner, one more shot at this. And again, I haven't seen his act, but I do believe in him, and I have faith that this time, Tom, I believe you're going to do an incredible job. Come on, Tom. Take it away.
Hey, everyone. So, unfortunately, after my last two videos, I received a cease and desist letter from the genres of both jazz and blues. They took my guitar, they took my keyboard, they took my house, and they took my sunglasses. So, I thought I'd just live stream you guys some natural folk from out here in nature where I am right now, and give you something that's legally separate and distinct from jazz and blues per my court order, which is in the appeals process. So let me just tune up here. Yeah, hey Bertram. Hey, can you just turn up the mids just a little bit? Thanks, pal. All right. Hold on. Hey, yeah, no, I still, yeah, turn the mids, no, you don't do this, you just turn it up. I do this to tell, just do it. Okay. I've lost the voice. I've lost the vocals. Bert, what are you doing? Can you please? Sorry, guys. The levels out here in nature are a little bit different than from inside. Can you don't look at me like that? Just turn the voice up and the mids down. Me, 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 me. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Perfect. All right, here we go.
What? So I just got word that he's been hacked and is currently being detained by members of the Folk Music Alliance. Oh man. I'm so sorry, Tom. One of these days, I believe in you, man. Keep trying, all right? Don't give it up. So let's shake it off. Coming up, we've got incredible band Willow Hill, who, in my opinion, has the best front man, front woman I've ever seen work a tambourine. It's amazing. But before that, we have Clare Cunningham. Now let me tell you about her. She is originally from Ireland, but is now living stateside and has a lot of exciting new releases this year, one of which is coming up July 3rd, about a month away, featuring Steve Cropper on guitar, and this is her first major cut coming up at Christmas. We are so excited, and she's done tons and tons of amazing things. Please give it up for the European sensation, Clare Cunningham.
Hey guys, my name is Clare Cunningham. I was asked by Ben if I would be a part of Music Saving Musicians, and of course, being a musician, I was absolutely honoured. So I guess I have to start with who am I? So yes, my name is Clare Cunningham. As you can tell from my accent, I always make a joke and say I'm from Mississippi and it backfires. So I am from Ireland. I've been living in America for 2.5 years now. One afternoon, I decided to put up a couple of videos online. On YouTube, I had no channel at the time, and I received a phone call from a girl in Sweden about a couple of weeks after. Heard my voice and wanted me to basically front a band over there. So long story short, it turned out that the band were all female, classic rock, very AC/DC. And I had the opportunity to open up for Motorhead at Metaltown Festival in 2013. So with that being said, I did the move over and back from the UK to Sweden until I moved there, and I spent 5 lovely years in Sweden. Signed my first major record deal with Warner Music, released an album, and then we signed with a Swedish label, and then had another album, and I got to tour with a lot of iconic rock and roll stars, and it was truly a wonderful experience. Life on the road was tough, I won't lie. But yeah, that all being said, I, of course, am a solo artist. So I was fronting that band, I was the singer. But my solo career, decided I wanted to always live in America. That was always a dream. And us Europeans, we require a visa to be in America. So made the process, and took about a year, but alas, here I am. And so I am working for a production company, film production company on Nantucket Island, called Yellow Productions, and it is made up of my sister, Laura Cunningham, and her husband, Chris Zicky, and so I write tracks for them. And alongside doing that, I tour and, well, was touring until COVID, of course. If you do ever want to know more, my website is clarecunningham.music.com, and there's no I in my name. I just want to say thank you to everybody who has been supporting music saving musicians. If you guys have any spare dollars going, I know every musician would greatly appreciate it, as the whole industry has been widely affected. So all donations, small or large, are very much welcomed and appreciated. So yes, big up on you guys. But yes, I hope you like the show, and let's connect. And I will send you all my love and light. And yes, I'm Clare Cunningham, and thank you for having me.
I wouldn't trade what I do for the world, so I'm going to share with you my most personal song. So this is Erin and McCree. Of all the time I have spent away, year on year, day by day, I'll take with me fine memories, dear Erin's Isle. In my heart you'll always be, Erin in McCree, Erin in McCree. Do you cry for the absence I've left behind? For when I dream about the days gone by, missing you out on that long high road. Dear Erin's Isle, lead me back home. Can you hear a calling in the wind? Voices over waters in, far away o'er Atlantic seas, calling out, calling me, Erin in McCree, Erin in McCree. All that you gave is all I'll ever need. Parties and cry from you to me. And if you don't receive my call, please always know I'm never gone. You can see who she's become today. Blue-eyed, weary, and unafraid. But a part of her will always be in the green, green grass of that weird country. Erin in McCree, Erin in McCree. Of all the time I have spent away, year on year, day by day, I'll take with me my memories. Dear Erin's Isle, in my heart you'll always be, Erin in McCree, Erin in McCree.
Claire, that was awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. You know, normally we do, you know, private in-house concerts. That was a pre-recorded live event. And I figured, you know what? Why not? People need to remember, oh yeah, we can go to shows. That's a thing. And hopefully, in not too long, we'll have those kinds of epic, amazing moments together. Thank you, Claire. It was a wonderful performance. We wish you well. Please remember, she has a new release coming out July 3rd. All right. So please remember to support these incredible, incredible musicians through PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo, or Carrier Pigeon, or Facebook fundraiser, or any way. But before that, we have a special birthday. We love valuing and celebrating our fans. And one of our fans, Ken Stoudemire, had a birthday this week, and we're going to wish him a happy birthday. Here it goes. So remember, the rules are you have to sing along and you have to show lots of love to Ken because it's his birthday and he's not allowed to have friends over his house because no one's allowed to go anywhere. So let's wish Ken a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ken. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, Dina. Happy birthday to Ken. Yeah, all right. Happy birthday, Ken. We're so grateful for you. We're thankful you're here with us. And yeah, you're the man. All right. So I think that transitions nicely into our freebie, which you can just follow the link that is available in our event description. I think it's also in the comments somewhere.
It's only in the comments, I think.
Okay, and Dina's going to come talk about this week's freebie, and you can also have your birthday wish to you on the show if you wish to give us your month and day. We're not going to ask for year because we're not trying to be creepy, and I'm going to look at the right camera. And we're also so grateful for you guys. Dina's, we give away something every week to our fans.
Yeah, and this week is all about fighting systemic racism. And so the email this week is filled with resources to get you started about reading about the history of racism in America and how to fight it. So I hope that you read through that.
I think that's a really good idea. I know for myself, refreshing myself on like why these problems exist, what the inherent needs are of our society.
The difference between like overt and covert racism.
Yes, exactly. And these are all really important things. And I think now is a special time where people are aware and there's really no arguing whether racism is still in America, which is sad and terrible. But I guess we're trying to make the best out of what is a horrible situation in that, okay, let's use this time to educate ourselves, to learn, to reach out to our friends and see how they're doing. And yeah, I think that these resources Dina has compiled are amazing. So you can get that just by filling in the link. We've also given out free tequila recipes, free muffins. What else have we given out? Free like mental health resources for musicians. All bunch of stuff. Once a week we give it away. And that's our thank you to you for checking out the show. All right, that's it. All right, so on with the show. Our next performer is, I should say, group of performers. Willow Hill. They were Rolling Stones' band to watch, and they are a husband and wife pop country duo that tours over 200 dates per year, nationally and internationally. Their newest release, Highway 1, was recorded with the same team that produced Sugarland, and is available on Spotify at Willow Hill and at willowhillmusic.com. We're so grateful to have these guys, and this is the incredible tambourinist that I am just amazed by. As a percussionist, I appreciate you. Take it away, Willow Hill.
Hey, Ben. Thank you so much for having us tonight. It's truly an honor to be here with you all tonight. So we're going to start our set off with a song called Don't Let the Door Hit Ya. And we're going to dedicate this one out to the coronavirus. There's a cover up for perfume. While I get into the kind of tune, I'm on a shotgun shells decorate this room. Cause I need like a hold of my head, like a break of my bones, that snake in my bed. I won't stay for a so-called baby, stone cold grip, but my heart is dead. Every time I hit you with a good Lord split you. Every time I hit you with a good Lord split you. Calling like you should before, but I guess she doesn't want you, so you're from the bed ready for more. Crying like you don't seem to lie, but I can see the devil in your eyes. Well, I beg your shit, cause I'm done with this. The hell with you and knowing your life. Cause I need you like a hold of my head, I'm breaking my bones and sleeping my bed. I won't stand for a so-called game, we don't go fit with my eyes. Every time I hit you with a good Lord special. Every time I hit you with a good Lord special. When I ain't broken alone to be with you. Every time I hit you with a good Lord special. With a good Lord split you. Let the door hit you with a good Lord split you. Let the door hit you with a good Lord split you. Let the door hit you with a good Lord split you. I don't let it go alone to be with you now. Let the door hit you with a good Lord split you. So I need you like a hole in my head, like a break in my bones, like a snake in my bed. I won't stand for a song now, man. It's don't go drink with my heart in his head. Every time I hit you with a good Lord split you. Every time I hit you with a good Lord split you. Every time I hit you with a good Lord split you. Every time I hit you with a good Lord split you. Was slightly ridiculous, but we hope in a good way. So we're gonna take it down pretty slow on this next one and talk more about the seriousness of where we're all at because of all this craziness. Jonathan was supposed to be on his first Virgin Islands tour with us right when this all started. They just started considering shutting down flights and things like that. What? 2 days before we were supposed to fly out?
Well, literally the day before we were going to fly out, the Virgin Islands had their first case of corona. And we were worried that we were going to get on the island and then get stuck on the island for months or however long it took.
Exactly,
So, that was a tough call to get.
Yeah, it was a real... it was tough. That was a 3-week tour that we were supposed to do, and then, we generally tour about 250 dates a year, so we have like 1 or 2 days off a week and that's it. So we would have been playing every single day since this started. So it's been kind of crazy. We have been super, super fortunate though to have amazing
fans and friends and family that have been really supportive of us through all of this, sharing all of our stuff and all of that. So
we've been staying positive and writing a lot.
Yeah.
We probably wrote 15, 20 new songs during this time, and trying to stay creative and kind of put our nose to the grind.
Stay productive.
Yeah.
Since we are on the road all the time, we don't usually ever have time to create anything new or do much. So it's like nice to actually have the time to take.
Yeah.
But so then this next one is a song called "Don't Quit Your Daydream," and it's kind of about that. It's about, you know, never giving up on your dream, even though with all this craziness that we're all going through right now. I know a lot of musicians are like, is my life ever going to go back to normal? Is it ever going to be the same? And we don't know. But I think that if we just stay positive and stick together and keep working on new ways to make it work, then it's all going to work out some way. So this one's called "Don't Quit Your Daydream."
Mama said you can be anything you want to be. And I know right now that it's hard to believe. You think it's just too hard and it's too late to start, and it don't make sense to follow your heart right now. Times are running out, so don't let the world get you down. Pick yourself up, baby, hit the ground. Keep your head down the clouds, heart upon your sleeve. Don't let the hard times break your heart. Down and don't you know that you're a work of art, that you can be anything you want to be. So don't quit your daydream. Step out on the edge and take a leap of faith. Never gonna win if you don't raise the stakes. Well, you're wasting time falling in line. If tomorrow never comes, would you be satisfied with your life? So don't let the world get you down. Pick yourself up, baby, hit the ground. Your head in the clouds, heart upon your sleeve. Don't let the hard times break your heart. Darling, don't you know that you're a work of art? You can be anything you want to be. So don't quit your daydream. Chase happiness, have no regrets. This life isn't what you make it. Only got so much time, so why would you waste it? So don't let the world get you down. Pick yourself up if you hit the ground. Your head on the clouds, heart upon your sleeve. Don't let the hard times break your heart. Darling, don't you know that you're a work of art? You can be anything you want to be. So don't quit your daydream. No, no, don't quit your daydream. Don't quit your daydream.
We're Willow Hill. Thank you all so much for being here with us tonight and for being so supportive
Thank you so much.
original artists and everything that Ben is promoting us for right now. Thank you so much, Ben. We really appreciate it.
Yes. That is on Spotify and on Facebook. It's on our Willow Hill Music, guys. Thank you, guys. We love you so much. Thank you.
That was Awesome, Willow Hill. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for what I appreciate the most, which is the incredible tambourining. Also, it was great to see Jonathan Harrison Warren on there. Love you, brother. And yeah, that was amazing. So please, 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 if you have it in you, we would love it if you are able to contribute even $5, $10, $50, $1 million, whatever you want to give is totally appreciated. No donation is too small. All of these donations are going to be collected by myself, and then I will distribute everything even split between all of our performers who have lost thousands and thousands of dollars due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So we're so grateful for you, and we're so thankful that you've joined us. Our final piece Dina and I are going to do in kind of solidarity with everything going on in the country. It's a reading of a poem that's been really inspiring and helpful for me in really difficult times called Desiderata by Max Ehrmann. And it has been set to music by the person who actually introduced me to the marimba, Ivan Trevino, and these are actually 3 of his mallets. So these are Ivan Trevino mallets. He's a great inspiration to me and has been an excellent role model. So I wanted to honor that. And Dina is actually going to be reading the poem, and I'll be performing Ivan's piece. And she wanted to share something about it.
Yeah, I love this piece because first of all, it feels very comforting, the music, and it challenges us to love. And so I wrote this out because I wanted to remember everything. But there's a line in this poem that talks about how the universe is unfolding as it should, which on a surface level makes me think of the cliche, everything happens for a reason. To me, that's a lazy excuse which suggests that the death of George Floyd was some sort of predestined event to spark this current fight against racism. And that's not true. And if you're a Christian who knows the Lord, you know that's not how he works anyway. He does, however, use all things for good. To give a direct quote from Romans 8:28, we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are the called according to his purpose. So he takes the bad and the good that happens as a result of our human actions, everything, and uses it for our good. This, too, however, is not a platitude meant to comfort and get us off the hook from making a real change in the world. While yes, we need to pray to ask God to intercede and heal our broken hearts, all the prayers in the world from the most pious people are not going to help if we also don't start taking the steps necessary to make changes to fight systemic racism. Strive to be happy is not just about striving to be cheerful. I think that it would be pretty insensitive to tell people that it'll all be okay if we just focus on uplifting our moods when there's so much pain and grief to feel and process. Happiness is a byproduct that comes with practicing the fruits of the Spirit like love, kindness, and gentleness. This way, we fight anger and hate with love, and love will always win. So, I hope you enjoy. Go placidly amid the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even the dull and the ignorant. They too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexatious to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain and bitter, for always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career, however however humble, it is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself. Especially do not feign affection. Neither be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is as perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of the years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune, but do not distress yourself with dark imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive him to be. And whatever your labors and aspirations, in the noisy confusion of life, keep peace with your soul. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be cheerful. Strive to be happy.
We love you guys. We wish you well, and we hope to see you soon. Have a wonderful evening.